If you can hear me, say what's up. If you can hear me, say what's up. I'm gonna wait until there's actually people watching because there's no one watching except one person, which I think it's me. If you can hear me, say what's up. I'm gonna wait until there's actually people watching because there's no one watching. This is a test. I upgraded my computer today and I was so anxious to see what it could do and wanted to run this software, and it's running. It's running. So we are here. I don't know why I'm in the corner of the screen. I don't know how to really update that, but we'll figure that out later. Hey, happy Saturday. It's your girl, Angie Smalls. I'm testing out some equipment. I upgraded my computer today. It is hard being a girl because I actually got the nerve to buy some stuff for my computer, and I installed it myself. And it took me about 10 tries. And I was so frustrated, but I really wanted to go on live and see if it helped. I don't know if you do any live streaming. If you do, let me know. But it's definitely a lot of trial and error. But I hope you guys are having a great Easter weekend. I know it's Saturday night. Let me know if you have any Easter weekend plans or, you know, what you did today. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm trying to go live like here on YouTube and also on Twitch, but I wasn't able to get on Twitch tonight. But say what's up if you are watching and you can hear me. I'm not sure why I'm stuck in the corner on my screen, but yeah, I'll have to figure that out later. So let me know if there's anything you guys want me to talk about. Everybody that's watching, the 2 people that are watching. I put some videos up from the recent trials, and going to be doing more of that. But tonight I'm just a little bit drained because I ran around town today. I did too much shopping. It was a little bit of retail therapy, but you know, sometimes that will take over, and it became like overboard. I had to really make myself come home because I started spending way too much money. I just went from store to store to store, and I was like, damn, like I can run through some money if you give me the chance. So I definitely did. So now I got to see how I can get that money back, you know? It's like it should be all money in, like Nipsey Hussle. But today it was a lot of money out, and I got to recoup that. But it's kind of like a holiday, right? I don't know if you guys celebrate Easter. I will be going to a dinner tomorrow for Easter. That's really the extent of how I'm going to celebrate it with my family, and we're going to go to a nice restaurant. I don't do much cooking, but let me know what your Easter plans are. I'm also doing an interview tomorrow. I have an interview lined up for my other YouTube channel, Latin affiliated, for some up and coming rappers. If you guys are interested in any Latino rappers. What's up, Point and Shoot? Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here, okay? Because look, I installed RAM. I installed new RAM on my computer today, and it was not that easy. It looked easy. I wish it was easy. But yeah, send me a background photo. And I don't know why I'm in the corner. Not sure why I'm stuck in the corner. I tried to like move myself in the center on OBS, but it's showing me in the corner on the screen. But, you know, I got a person watching me. I'm so honored, Point and Shoot. You're like my audience. Like, that's enough. Okay. That's the best I could ask for tonight. To have you watching me. Don't go away, because then I won't have anyone watching me. But I spent way too much money today. Okay, so I bought two 16 gigabyte sticks of RAM, and I installed it myself. And oh my God, I didn't know if my computer was going to work, because I had to take it out, put it back in. I took it out, put it back in. If you've ever done it, maybe it worked for you on the first try, but it did not work for me on the first try. I had to do it literally like 10 times. I don't know what it was, because I guess you have to put it in the certain slot, and like, I don't know. I'm drained. I know. I wanted to go on Twitch, because Twitch people do they do kind of just stop by on a Saturday night, not on YouTube, but I didn't feel like upgrading my membership tonight, to be honest, because that's what I guess you have to do. I don't know. Well, I think OBS, I could do another stream, and I would have more people. Maybe I'll do that. I'll add. Yeah, I got my fancy mic. Oh my God, this thing is like, this is like this is a lot right here. Like, because I've been looking at all these shows, and everyone has the Shure Mic. Everyone. And mine must be the new model, because mine's the only one that I see has the light come on. So I know I have like the latest model, and I spent, per a Point and Shoot's recommendation, I got the fancy mic. A multi-stream is $200 a month. I know. Well, on which platform? On OBS or StreamYard? Like, I'm not really sure which one I want to commit to. I'm so tempted to go on StreamYard, because it looks cool. It looks cooler, and like I see, it seems like a lot of people use StreamYard. Which one do you use? Do you use StreamYard, or do you use Streamlabs? Yeah, I know. Oh, that's so crazy. Alex Alonso was telling me to use the XLR. He told me that too. He said the XLR is like the best form of audio, but I don't have an XLR cable, so oh, I thought it was fancy. This thing is like, okay, I've never tried Streamlabs, so I'm a little bit like, I get fixated. I tend to have tunnel vision. And so I've never used Streamlabs, and it will be hard for me mentally to make that switch. Like it's kind of daunting, I guess. It's like, oh man, I'm sure it's easy. I'm sure it's just as easy as StreamYard. Um, I'll try and look into it. Um, how many platforms do you stream on? Point and shoot. Do you stream on? Um, I know you stream live on YouTube, but what other platforms do you stream on? I got my eyelashes done today, and they're way too many. They did way too much. Anyways, you need an interface for XLR. That microphone makes it so you don't need XLR. It sounds very decent. You need an interface for XLR. That microphone makes it so you don't need. What kind of interface? Like that board thing? See, I'm not a hard. See, there's a difference. There's hardware and software. And hardware is kind of weak spot of mine. Like hardware seems very like foreign and kind of out of my brain capacity to figure out. But today it took a lot for me just to install RAM today. I watched this 5-minute, and it was a 5-minute YouTube tutorial, and I had it like on repeat like 4 times, and like I had to pull these freaking chips out, these boards again and again and again, because there's 4 slots, and I guess the best way to do it is if they're in alternating slots, and then I don't know. It was a lot. But yeah, okay, I got 2 people watching now. So point and shoot counts as 500 people. So I have 502 people watching me. So shout out to point and shoot. I did watch your 5-hour stream. I'm so happy I did, because I see it's on private now. So I guess you have to be a member to rewatch it. But that shit had me dying. Like, you're so freaking funny. Like, and I'm not just saying that because you're my favorite viewer, but that shit had me dying. The way, oh my God. I love how you had that sound bite of Poetic Flacco saying, my name is Frederick Jala. Or what does he say? Is that his name, Frederick? Or I can't remember his first name. But the way you have that sound bite, that shit's fucking funny, dude. And you just kept playing it. Oh, and I didn't know you used to be an EMT. Like, that's really cool. Super cool. Do you still do that part-time, or you quit? You're a full-time YouTuber, huh? But that's pretty cool. You could save a life. You should be watching the Lori Vallow trial, because that was a big part of the case on, the fact that the guy, her husband, I don't know if you heard anything about the Doomsday trial. It's kind of what I've been talking about. Lori Vallow, she had to go, she defended herself like Ted Bundy type shit. Like, she's definitely a narcissist. But anyways, they had to call an EMT because her husband, they left him lying with a gunshot wound to his heart. And they talked to the EMTs about, can you do CPR on someone that has a gunshot in their heart? And you can, I guess, but, it's difficult. And I don't know how they did it, but they actually didn't do it. They actually weren't able to do CPR on this guy. So yeah, if you guys are interested in the trials, go check out my videos I've did. What's up, Goodwill 619? Thank you. Thank you for supporting. I mean, I've had quite the day today. It's Saturday. I'm a little bit drained. I did so many errands today and I did some retail therapy, but I actually had to put the credit card away because I'm like, holy shit, I bought way too much stuff today. But sometimes you need to do that. And I did. And so I went and bought these fake eyelashes, and I actually got them put on. And it's so hard being a girl. If you're a guy watching, you are so lucky. I had to lay there for 2 hours. 2 hours it took for this lady to freaking put these on my eyes one by one. 2 hours. And then they're kind of big, like they're a lot, but I couldn't see. I couldn't see what she was doing. So I have to be okay with it at this point. And it's not cheap either to do that. These eyelashes they're kind of expensive. But anyways, so yeah, it's hard being a girl. And I have been working on upgrading this equipment so I can live stream more. And I had shot some videos and they were lagging. Like the frames were so slow and skipping. And I was literally ready to throw this computer away and start over. And I thought I was going to have to like get this new setup, but I did a little bit of research and turns out I just needed to install a little bit more RAM on my iMac. I have a 2020 iMac and I like it. I love it. I love iMacs. It's got a huge screen and I have like a second monitor. So I didn't want to get rid of it. But anyways, I found out that I could add RAM, I could add memory, and I did it. I bought it. It was so much cheaper. I got it on Amazon. Came to my house in a day. And today I upgraded. Oh, thank you. Treat myself. Yeah, I try. It's definitely something that I needed to do, honestly. You know, holidays are tough. My family, I have a lot of things that happen with my family that holidays aren't the same. But so sometimes you definitely need to just, again, it's definitely retail therapy for me. I ended up in Glendale um, at the brand. I think that's what it's called. There's like a bunch of stores over there. It was cool. It was cool. It was a nice day. But um, so yeah, I was so proud of myself because the RAM came and online I was gonna take it to an and tech support. And everywhere I looked online, they didn't want it doesn't say to do that. It literally says install it yourself. That's not what I wanted to do. I literally wanted someone else to do it for me. But online, it was just like install it yourself, install it yourself. And so I was like, fuck, I guess I have to install it myself. So it came and I was super excited because I'm like, okay, it says it's so easy. It's so easy to do. You just like pop out the back and like you just put these chips in. And so I did, and my computer wouldn't turn on. And I was like, oh my God. I kind of freaked out because I was like, this is why I wanted a tech. This is why I didn't want to do it myself. So I could blame someone else if it doesn't work. And so after about 10 tries, like this is also has, just teaches a lesson about not giving up and praying. Like, I'm like, Jesus, come on, Jesus. Like, this is not happening. And also the money that you save, because compared to buying an entirely new computer setup, like, which is like what, $1,500 or more, versus what I paid for these two extra memory sticks, which was literally $50. Like, that's crazy. So after about the 10th try, I mean, you have to put these things in like so delicately, and you have to put them in the right slots because there's 4 slots, but you can't, you know, I don't know. There's a bunch of different things it says online about it, that you're supposed to put it in the first and the third slot, or the second and the fourth slot. It was super confusing to me. See, so that's why I didn't want to do it myself, because I knew I would confuse myself, even though it's supposed to be so simple. And then I went to plug it in, and the power strip, because I have a power strip, because I feel like, you're supposed to have that when you have like equipment. You have like that's the other thing that I feel like I thought was good that I did, was I have a power strip, so just in case there's a power surge, like your equipment is protected. As soon as I plugged it in, the power strip freaking went out, and I'm like, holy crap. And honestly, I think it blew one of my outlets out. So I'm like, shit, what happened to the power strip? And so I'm over here Googling, and it said that. And then I'm like, fuck, what did I like, I don't even want to say, like, I think words are powerful, and I don't want to say anything, but I was like, did I damage, if you blow something, it's screwed, right? And so I Googled it again, and I guess it said that if your computer has too much, or it's not installed correctly, it will cause a power surge. So I was like, holy shit. So I literally thought I was going to have to like start over and go back to, using what I had before. And I was like, no, I'm just going to keep trying. So, but I literally had to keep like taking it out, putting it back in, plugging it, unplugging it. It took me like an hour. And finally, it's on, and it says it's installed correctly when you go to the About Mac section, and it'll say like how much RAM you have. So now I have 32 gigabytes. So that's my little nerd story today. And yeah, so here we are. So I did it so I could stream, and it won't lag, and it's supposed to make my frame rate smoother. I mean, I don't know how well it's working. Honestly, we'll see. I do want to stream more. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Goodwill 619. Yeah, I honestly didn't know what I was doing wrong, but something so simple, supposedly, it's something so simple, and technology just sometimes doesn't, it's just sometimes a process. And yeah, I got it to work. So here I am on my upgraded computer that I upgraded myself. Oh shit. Okay, I think I can get a job with Apple now. I think I need to apply to Apple and let them know that I am now a certified Apple technician. Okay, yes. So how much do those jobs pay? Because I am I'm definitely qualified now. If you need someone to install RAM in your iMac, I got you. I got you. Okay. We learn on our journey with awareness. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and the whole purpose of me doing it, I had my whole day planned. I was like, I'm going to go get my eyelashes, and then I actually had to go shop for an outfit because I'm recording an interview tomorrow for my other channel, Latin affiliated. I got these 2 new rappers I'm going to be interviewing tomorrow. It's going to be a really good interview. So I had to go get a new outfit. I got these eyelashes done because I already had an appointment to do that, and I just didn't feel like canceling it. So I did that, and then I knew when I got home the RAM would be here. Amazon delivered it. So I was like, I'm going to install it, and then I'm going to go live. So here we are. But at this point in time, I'm like drained. I'm just like, it took a lot of mental power, honestly. I'm kind of like, oh my gosh. But I was determined to come on live and say hi and figure out, because the other thing on top of hardware is the software. Live streaming, it's a lot of little things that you have to get used to, and little by little, I'm trying to figure it out so I can get better. I am going to be doing more like pre-recorded videos. I definitely want to cover the P. Diddy trial. That is going to be crazy. It's going to be insane, but it's going to be a long trial also. So, we'll see how it goes. And then I also want to cover the Brian Koberger trial. And I have been covering the Lori Vallow Doomsday. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. But if Point and Shoot is still in the chat, definitely go check out his Patreon, because his videos are so funny, and um, so I really like to watch him. And when he goes live, he has like 4,000 people watching. So, but I appreciate you guys watching. I have 4 people, so and I didn't know what I was going to talk about tonight. I've been trying to do something more organized, and figure out a topic and this and that. But tonight I was literally just excited to turn the camera on, make sure everything's working. My computer, I didn't break it. Like it's upgraded. I don't know. I'm sure it needs some other stuff, but whatever. The fact that I got it a little bit more memory, it's a gift. It's a gift. My gift to you, iMac. You got some more life in you. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing some more pre-recorded things. I want to do some commentary. I did just do a commentary about the Mark Zuckerberg trial. Nobody seems to care about it. But if you watch it, the ending to me was sort of surprising, because it takes like an interesting turn, that trial. But yeah, go watch it. I figured no one else was really talking about it on YouTube. Maybe there's a reason, but so I wanted to talk about it because everybody else is still talking about like P. Diddy, which I get. Like P. Diddy trial is going to be a huge one. He's been having like a lot of motion hearings. He tried to get his trial delayed by 2 months, but they did not allow that. So it is going to start next month. They're saying Cassie may have to testify again, which she seems perfectly willing to do. And then also J-Lo might have to get on the stand, which that is insane. I mean, it goes to show you do a crime, not saying she did a crime, but the fact that that happened, I believe in 1999, and you have to still talk about it. I mean, talk about skeletons being pulled out of your closet. And they say that's one of the reasons that Ben Affleck divorced her, because he knew, there was already rumors of that once P. Diddy got arrested, I think that J-Lo and Ben were married. And they say that that's one of the reasons that Ben distanced himself from her. And you know what? I'm so mad because Ben had a movie premiere for his new movie, The Accountant, and I got invited to it, and I didn't fucking go. I'm so mad. I didn't think he was going to be there, and he was there. I was like, oh shit. The Keefe D situation in Vegas court, I'm not privy on that. Keefe D. Oh, Keefe D. So he's the guy that knows about, well, yeah. So Keefe D has knowledge about what happened to Tupac, right? Is that what it is? But that's not what he's currently locked up for, right? I mean, I could do some research on that, you know. Some cases like some cases seem, you know, a lot of people don't want to talk about Tupac. Yeah, some people, there's so many theories about Tupac that, and I'll give you a background story. Okay. If you guys know who Alex Alonso is, he is the host of Street TV. I've known Alex for about, I've known Alex for many years. And let me see, I've known him probably since 2015 or at least 8 years. And the reason I met Alex Alonso is because there is a really great documentary on Tupac called fuck, I don't know. It's the one that A&E did, and I think there was 3 episodes. But A&E did it, and Alex Alonso was on TV. He's in this documentary, and um gosh, I have to look it up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Because that would be good to play right now. Here, I'll have to add it to my little screen. But let me see. I think it was just called the Who Killed Tupac documentary. So Alex Alonso, I used to live in Long Beach. I lived in Long Beach up until like a couple months ago. But Alex Alonso has a degree in criminal activity, or he has a degree in gang activity, which is crazy that you can get a degree in that. And he used to be a professor at CSULB, Cal State Long Beach. And so I was at my house and I saw this documentary come on, and it said Alex Alonso. He was one of the like people that they were interviewing, and it said Long Beach. It's a CSULB Long Beach, and I lived in Long Beach, and I'm like, this guy's in Long Beach. So literally, I looked him up, and I reached out to him, and him and I did an interview. We did an interview. I was podcasting like, but never live, and because I was fascinated with what happened to Tupac, and he just seemed like he had a really great perspective. And this documentary is a really good one. I know there's a lot of documentaries about Tupac, but this one really blew my mind. It had so many theories in it, and they kind of, let me see if I can find it. So I forgot why I was talking about Alex Alonso, but yeah, that's kind of how I met Alex Alonso. Oh yeah. So I don't know. I'll have to bring up, I've asked Alex Alonso like who he thinks killed Tupac, and you know, he says that, I think he says Orlando, you know, that one guy, the guy that, you know, and I actually feel like that guy Orlando, him and Tupac look alike. If you look at them, it's kind of crazy. Let me see if I can find Alex Alonso's clip, because that always stuck with me. But that's how I met Alex Alonso. Alex Alonso on refusing to pay the individual responsible for Tupac's demise. Who killed Tupac? That was the name of the documentary. Yeah, well, that's what I said. But I don't know if I can find the clip. I don't think I can find it. So yeah, pretty crazy. Let me see if I can pull it. Let me see if I can put it on the screen though. Display capture. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see. Settings. You can't see it though, can you? No, you can't. Let's see here. Preview program. Damn. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna like screw up because I can't figure out how to show outputs. Program preview. It's not showing up on my fuck. It's not showing up on my screen. Well, I'll have to do that next time. But yeah. Yeah, so all I know, KVD, he was involved or something. I really don't know a lot about him, but I know he's in jail. So, yeah, I'll look into that. And I can't figure out how to put the YouTube, my screen, because it's not showing. Let me see, settings, output, video. I don't know why it's not showing. Because I have, why isn't it showing? Let's see, program scene, scenes. Let's see, settings. Yeah, I can show like the browser on my preview, but it's not showing up on my YouTube stream, which is not really sure how to fix that. Scene. Okay, I'm trying to add it, guys. Trying to figure out how to put it on there. Scene, program. Come on. Display capture properties. Display. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'll have to do that next time because I can't get my screen to show up here. That's so weird. I was able to do it on my video recording. I don't know why it's not showing up on my live stream. Let's see. Source. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to try and figure out how to get more graphics on my live stream because it's not showing. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I guess I'll do this more often, and have a great Easter. Hold your family so tight. Give them a big bunny hug, and yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I guess I'm gonna call it a night, and yeah, I'm gonna look more into that Tupac QVD thing though, because now I'm curious, and you know what, you're right. I feel like it's kind of stalled though. I haven't heard much about it. Like he's just sitting in jail at this point. So maybe I'll try and see if like he has a court date coming up or something. I know Wax supposedly tried to bail him out of jail, but supposedly that was like just clickbait. Like supposedly he never really actually did try and bail them out. But anyways, yes, happy Easter. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.